February 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, the sun is in Aquarius and the moon is in Gemini. This is such a great combo. It does move into Cancer at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, so we're at the tail end. So let's first talk about Aquarius Gemini. Light, fun, playful. Oh my God. They're so witty. Their minds move at the speed of light. And then as it moves into Cancer, it goes from being detached, being double air, into an emotional sign. So I just want to pay attention when that emotional energy becomes. And when you watch the moon moving, and first you're in this high energetic Wednesday and Thursday, all this, and then all of a sudden you can feel there's a shift occurring, and then suddenly you don't want to talk. That's the clue when the moon's in Cancer. There's no planets in fire. There's just one singleton in fire. So there's a lot more going on in the heavens than getting us motivated. It was in our thoughts, and now it dropped us into our emotions. And the sun squaring Uranus. And that's something we don't often talk about. Let's just go over it. Every time there's a geometric shape to the sun, sometimes it's a trine. Like today, actually, the sun is trining Mars. That's interesting. So here's Mars and the sun. And then sometimes the sun is squaring, and that would be the sun squaring Uranus. It's a different flavor because a trine, do you all know this? When there's two planets in the same element, like when the sun and the moon were also in air, and now Mars is trining because there's double air, Mars and the sun. It is ease. Just think of triangle. It's a powerful ancient tool brought to us by the pyramid that represents power. So when there's triangles in any ancient system based on geometry, you're going to say, oh, it's a geometric shape that's creating energy in agreement. When there's a square, it's a hard angle, and that makes tension. I always think of it as T square because there's three planets that are all 90 degrees. We've talked about that. And that's tension. So squares are edgy, trines are light. The energy starts off with lighter energy, then it moves into that moon in Cancer. And then the moon on Friday is opposite Pluto. So it started off light. This is how the skies work. Started off light, suddenly we're in our emotional body. There's no fire in the sky. And you might be feeling when Pluto goes opposite the moon, which only happens for a few hours, and you'd have to know astrology to know that. That's more of a grounded emotional energy, the moon being emotions, Pluto being intensity, as compared to that lovely trine between the sun and Mars. And we never finish the square. Typical. The sun squaring Uranus. It would tell us that if a baby were born, because the sun is the personality and Uranus is a very electrical, it rules electricity. It was found when electricity was found. The personality has an edge. So that week that this occurs, it'll start now and it'll last for a week. A baby being born with that is an individual who uses tension to push off the system. I've given you a lot of astrology in this day because the sun and the moon are in air, Aquarius, Gemini, how can I not talk? And it's moving into the emotional body, and that's when we all just be quiet. That's how it goes with astrology. First, all the air, and then the quiet. That would be from Gemini to Cancer. See if you can feel the energy as it moves. Astrology Answers wanted me to say to you, lots of air, move into water, no fire in the sky, and baby were born right now, they'd have some creative urge. See if you can feel it. Announcement, the school is open. Applied Astrology. It's a 6-week class, an hour and a half, 2 hours once a week, and you can learn astrology. All you have to do is click below, get the link, and you can be included in our school. I can't wait to see you there. You've been watching my videos. That means you're interested. The school only happens twice a year. The school's open.